Always appreciate getting to talk to Commanders tackle Charles Leno. Charles, disappointing game against the Giants. How do you guys turn the page? Short week, West Coast trip, it's Christmas. How hard is it to get your mind onto the next game?
I don't think it's that hard. With a short week, it kind of gives you that ability to flush it really quickly and move on quickly. And no better way to doing it than short week, road trip, far trip, and then on top of that, you got to play got to play a road game. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong going back to California, where I'm from.
Yeah, and will you have family and stuff?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Are you excited for that aspect of it?
Yeah, absolutely. Y'all don't get to travel much back to California,
with young kids and everything.
Yeah.
Will you get to see some folks that you otherwise might not have for Christmas?
Yep.
That's kind of fun.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Let's talk a little bit about that Giants game. Scott Turner talked and kind of said he got away from the run more than he would have liked to. Is that something you notice in the course of a game?
No. Yeah, sorry for cutting you off,
no,
but
please.
Literally no. When you're in the course of a game, it's just you worry about that play, you worry about what you're doing, then you look back, and then you only see that you rushed the ball I don't know how many times in the second half. I think it was
5 to the running backs.
Right, yeah. It was a low amount in comparison to what we have been doing in the past few weeks when we were really successful winning games. So when you look back, no, I don't really focus on that. I'm just like, man, I'm just trying to do my job and do my assignment. I'm trying to control what I can control at that moment.
Is that something that, have you guys talked about it this week in offense meetings or even in the line meetings?
About running the ball more?
Yeah.
That's something that we feel like we can establish, and continue to establish. When we've been winning games on this winning streak that we're on, we were running the ball really well and effectively. So we just got to continue to do that.
Now, granted, there's a bye in there and there's a tie in there, but considering how well things were going for a while, just that you haven't won in 3 weeks, does that feel odd? Probably
because of the tie. Yeah, but 3 weeks, you got the bye in there.
Right.
I'll go off of just how many games we played.
Yeah,
Well, I feel like, we haven't won in the last we haven't won since
2 games.
2 games, yeah.
When you guys went to Philly, I don't know how much attention you pay to this stuff, but when you guys went up to Philly for the Monday Nighter, the NFL world, the media world, was not giving you much of a chance. Going to San Francisco for this game, it's viewed fairly similarly. The Niners are one of the hottest teams in football. You guys are coming off a disappointing loss at home. How do you feel about going to play the Niners, one of the hottest teams in football?
I feel like how we did when the Philly game was. Nobody gave us a chance. Nobody ever gave us a chance. But I care about those guys in that locker room. I believe in myself and I believe in our team, and I know what we're capable of. And we just got to go out there and prove what we can do every single time we step on that field.
How do you replicate or come close to replicating the Philly game, which is probably, your guys' best game of the year this year, at least?
Yeah, be good on first and second down. That's key. You got to be good on first and second down. We know their defense is one of the best defenses in the league, if not the best defense in the league. So, how you got to stay ahead of the sticks, making sure you get in third and short situations, keep those guys guessing whether you're running or passing. And that's how you can, keep the format, keeping the ball in our hands, controlling the clock, controlling the ball, keeping our offense off the field. I think that's the way to beat teams, and that's our formula, and we got to stick to it.
And it worked for a while there.
Yeah.
When Carson was on IR, I called it a non-controversy. There was no real quarterback controversy because Wentz was on injured reserve. He wasn't on the sideline. Wentz being back on the sideline feels a little different now, and Ron's made clear he's sticking with Taylor. I believe you're close with both guys. I don't want to speak for you, but how do you balance talking with your quarterback and your backup quarterback, who used to be your quarterback, and the head coach has hinted might be the quarterback again? How does all that work with locker room politics?
I try to stay out of that stuff. That's the coach's job. They know I try to be a great friend and a great teammate to both of them. That's what I try to do. And also, I just try to control what I control. I have to block for both of them, or whoever's out there, whoever's behind me. It can be you out there. I got to block for you.
Would you block for me?
No, I would not, because I know you better hand the ball off. We don't want those problems. But yeah, that's just what it is. I don't try to get into that stuff. I just try to make sure I got to do my job, because at the end of the day, I have a really hard job.
You absolutely have a hard job. I want to be clear on something. There's a lot of media people and reporters and analysts and that will try to, say, oh, I can actually do that. I could not play quarterback.
Yeah.
Just so you know,
Right.
I have no delusions of grandeur in that regard. I couldn't be on an NFL field. I would get killed.
Right. Leave it to the Twitter people. They think they can. If
they
it was
think they
me,
can host radio shows and do TV too.
So talk about it, man. If it was me, I don't know why these guys can't do this and do. Come on now. You're at home on your couch watching us play. Relax, man.
Is that difficult for you? Because I feel like you're not the most active social media guy, but you have a strong presence, especially with all the charity work you do.
I use my social media to shine light on my charitable events and stuff like that and post things every once in a while. But
there's got to be idiots that respond to you.
Oh, 100%. But how can I describe it? I have so many people who are positive on social media. And for the most part, social media is actually positive. You just have those trolls.
You got nicer people than me.
Well, I'm a nicer person than you.
Maybe.
No, but you got those trolls. You know what I'm saying? Like that comes with it. People just use that to make fake accounts. I was just actually talking to somebody. I was talking to my wife about this. Imagine if social media, if Elon Musk did this with social media. He says, all right, you put your address out there, your phone number out there, and your social security number and all this stuff to sign in for a Twitter account or a social media account. How many people would start talking stuff now?
Things would change.
Things would change big time, yeah.
Even if you just had to.
You put your real name out there.
For you and I, like you are Charles Leno and you are on social media.
You know who I am.
Everybody knows who you are.
Right.
And I bet people that are cheering for you and asking for autographs on social media are chirping at you.
Oh, yeah.
It's a remarkable place.
Absolutely.
Do you notice the tenor change just this week coming off a disappointing loss compared to what it's been over the last 6 weeks?
Explain that again. What do you mean?
Do you notice your social media interactions change just coming off a loss versus a month's worth of wins prior?
Nah, see, like I said, I don't even pay attention to that stuff. Like I really don't pay attention to it. Like I'm always just trying to. Usually when I post something, I post it and I kind of let it be. I don't try to interact all the time with it.
Better off.
Yeah.
B. Mitch tells me that I should do that, and it sounds like you're telling me I should do that.
It's easier. It's just, it's for the mindfulness. It's for my peace of mind.
You're gonna need your peace of mind this weekend because that Niners defense is a real deal.
Yeah.
Bosa, Greenlaw, Warner, they got pieces all over the place. How do you guys attack them?
Our game plan, our game plan the coaching staff made, I think is a really solid game plan. We just got to go in there and execute. If we do that, we give ourselves a chance to win the game.
It's in the rear view, and I want to talk man of the year, but the end of that Giants game, there's some calls that were just hard to wrap your mind around. How long do you allow yourself to be mad about a loss and situations like that before you have to move forward?
24 hours, that's it. I got to give myself 24 hours, man. That's all I can do. Sometimes shorter than that, depending on the week.
Right.
But, usually off day we had on Monday, so go in there, watch the film, flush it, and move on. It happened already, It's not like it can just change or anything like that.
How you physically feeling?
Physically,
taking every snap this year.
Yeah. I mean, the body hurts, all that stuff, but for people that play, they know how it feels, So everybody that's playing right now, they feel exactly how I feel.
I remember Trent Williams had a quote this years ago. He knew the first day of training camp was the best he was going to feel until probably the next year on the first day of training camp.
That's real. That's exactly how it is.
It's a grind, man.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about the good stuff you're doing with Walter Payton Man of the Year Award nominee. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
It's a big deal, man.
Yes, it is.
You do the Leno clause around the holidays. For the folks that don't know, just let them know what you try to do.
Yeah, so Beyond Entertainer is our organization that me and my wife started. Leno Clause is an initiative that we do around the holiday season. First 20 days of December, we work with different nonprofits. We try to spotlight and highlight those nonprofits. And the biggest thing that we try to do is create awareness so people can understand these are nonprofits out here that are willing to help. People need help and they're willing to help. So you can seek that and also give spotlight to those nonprofits so they can get some exposure. With my platform, I feel like that's a good thing for me to do, to give back to nonprofits because.
How do you choose?
In Chicago, when I was there for 7 years, it was easy. We worked with a lot of different nonprofits throughout that time. But here, we kind of use the the fan base. You know, we was on social media, getting nominations, have people send different nonprofits in, and that's how we decided through them.
I know you've done stuff with the hog farmers who raise money for children suffering with pediatric cancer.
Yep.
What are some of the other groups you tried to raise awareness for?
Other groups, Ronald McDonald House, we work with them. Feed the Fridge, we have worked with them.
That's my guy, Mark.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do a really fantastic job.
Sure. Have you been to a medium rare, his restaurant?
Yeah, actually was
They're
there.
good.
Actually was there yesterday. Yeah,
That
really good.
That brown sauce is outrageous.
Yes, it is. So we work with Feed the Fridge. We work with Shelter House. Just a lot of different foster the families. Yeah, we have so many right
That's
now.
great.
It's just all in my mind. And also Teacher Appreciation Day. That was probably one of my favorites.
What'd you do?
I went to two different middle school and elementary school, one in Maryland and one in Virginia, Northern Virginia area. We just spotlighted some teachers that got nominated. And then also I have a couple friends, well, I have one friend back in Oakland who was a teacher, and I spotlighted him, and then my old high school coach, we spotlighted him.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
What is some of the feedback you get from all the work you put out there?
Man, the biggest feedback I get and the feedback I care about is putting a smile on people's faces. I just love seeing the smiles on people's faces and the appreciation and what they go through and what they do, just to make them smile, make them happy for that time. It's just all it fills me, and that's all I want. I don't want anything from it. You don't got to give me much for it. I'm thankful that I got nominated for Man of the Year. That's awesome. That's cool that it comes with it. But at the end of the day, it's all about the people at the end of the day.
That's so cool.
Yep.
You play on Christmas Eve in California.
Yeah.
You get to see some family, but I imagine the family that means most is going to be back here in Virginia.
Yep.
We're on late flights getting home, whatever it is. What's Christmas morning going to look like at the Leno house?
I'll probably be sleepy, but I got to get out of that. Don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Does not matter. I'm up. I'm at the tree. The girls is ripping open presents. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a good time.
Excited for it?
Oh, yeah. Heck yeah.
I can't imagine Ron's giving you the day off. It's a Sunday also, and
Yeah.
it's not a short week.
Definitely, yeah.
What do you cook? What's the main course for Christmas dinner?
Christmas dinner?
Or lunch, whatever the...
I like the Christmas breakfast, you know?
Okay.
Like some French toast, you know, some pancakes.
You're going to be up. Might as well cook breakfast.
Might as well, right?
What's your breakfast meat of choice?
Breakfast meat of choice? I've been staying away from the regular bacon. I've been hitting the turkey bacon really heavy lately, and it's been really good. I like turkey bacon right now.
This is a perhaps hot take. I try not to do these. I kind of think bacon's better as a lunch option than it is as a breakfast option. I like it. Like a good BLT is one of the best sandwiches out there.
No, I don't know.
If I can get eggs and sausage and then a BLT later in the day, like I'd rather go that route than bacon and eggs and like a sausage sandwich.
A bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich?
It's pretty good.
I mean, over a BLT. Come on now, that's a hot take.
You're not going to eat a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich at 1 in the afternoon.
Oh, why not? Those are great.
Maybe I need to change my whole worldview here. Charles, thank you for the time, man.
Yeah.
Congrats again on the nomination for Walter Payton Man of the Year. It's a big deal. I was here, I don't know if you overlapped with Sunberg, with Nick. He made it to the final 3, which was like Super Bowl weekend.
Yeah.
When do you find out if you make it that far?
I'm not sure, actually.
They'll let you know.
They'll let me know. Yeah, they'll let me know for sure.
Well, it's easy to vote. Hashtag Walter Payton Man of the Year and Leno.
Yep.
Right?
Hashtag Walter Payton Man of the Year challenge Leno.
Okay.
Yep.
There you have it. Thank
Appreciate
you very much.
it. Thank you.